Actually, it's been almost like 2-3 weeks I haven't touched this one, but then let's continue a bit. I actually have done something before I go into the pose, that I put sort of temporarily fit everything and cleaned up these edges with the belts under, and then polished it with buffing with the compound. So now this thing actually still do have a bit of blur on the burb on the edge, so I'm gonna use this diamond file and take the clean this edge to smooth so it doesn't give it this unwanted sharp edge. Much nicer. Much nicer than used to be. Okay. Good friction in there. Okay. I think I'm just gonna now punch this in and set it. Okay, so I just finished riveting it. Not the clean one, but well, I'm gonna put the scale on top of it and glue it, so that's fine. Maybe it's a bit hard, I don't know. Yeah, it's a bit still stiff. Maybe I should have, I don't know, soft, not tighten it so too much, but well, definitely while using it, it gets much looser, and over the time it's gonna get good. So yeah, the important thing is that there's no this, how to say, shakiness in there, and comes out relatively smoothly. Oh, this one is tighter than the other one. I sprayed a tiny bit of the Teflon oil, so yep. So now I need to work on the scale. Okay, so here is the finished knife. I've started with two, but another one was on the end. I couldn't save it because the blade is so warped. Maybe I still gonna, it's this one, maybe I still gonna try to do something with it. because the spine is straight, but the blade this side is so warped. So I don't know, maybe I'm gonna cut it a bit like that and make a bit skinnier, thinner knife out of it and try to save. I don't know, maybe, but that's gonna be another time. Anyway, so here, all completed. Well, I could have done it a bit more in detail, but well, it's good enough. It's an oak scale. Cut it out from my wood material pile. Yeah, actually, I've already used it a bit and resharpened it. Actually, twice. I kind of like this, using this. I actually think of it, I never had this sheepfoot knife before, and it's actually quite convenient and useful in a way. It's nice to use. And well, from the outside detail, the middle, well, I kind of try to flatten it out, but I don't know if it's gonna show in the camera, but this part is like too low, and so I couldn't fix that one. I had to grind down all the way down. That's gonna be make this look a bit funny shape, so I stopped it in there, but it's flush in here, and well, overall it works. And well, it's an oak scale, oiled with linseed oil, and then this center inner plate has a bit of sticker. This is, I think it's the sort of screwdriver or something that I could use it as a, not a pry, what's the word? Well, anyway, it's like screwdriver, flat-headed screwdriver. And then the blade here, when I riveted it was just not too tight, but tight enough. But then somehow when I put the scale on, it got even tighter. I don't know why that happened. So now it's not, well, it's smooth here, but it's not very snapping back in. So, well, I'm hoping that this gonna get solved over the time. Anyway, here's the blade, sheepfoot, tip. This was originally with the secondary bevel on it, but then I thought for fun gave the sort of, instead of the straight V edge secondary bevel, I gave a convex in there. It cuts pretty good. And then I changed a bit of shape in here, a bit more skinnier on this choil part. Then originally both sides had this hump, but I took it on this side straight, flat, because this part was originally a can opener and I never use, and don't really need it for this kind of knife. So out of that can opener I made this reamer. It's basically the Victorinox copy. It was quite not easy, but not that difficult to make. It came out pretty good. I could have shortened this part a bit more to give a bit nicer look, but well, everything fits nice, so that's it. Good, that's good. And because of that, the nail notch came so low that the scale is on the way. I can't open it, so I bit grind it down to thin this part, so easy to get it out. So then well, Oh, another nice thing is since this part is kind of humping out, like sticking out quite enough, that even I have the working glove on my hand, I just can pull it out from here. I don't have to use the nail notch, so that's quite convenient. Let's see. There. Let me show you if it really works. This is my usual working glove I use for outdooring. It's really easily can take it out, so that's really convenient. It's one of the nice thing I like about this knife. And here is the reamer. Let me see. This is a Sprouse or the pine. I guess it's a pine. About what, 1 centimeter thickness. Sorry, I don't know if it showed 1 centimeter thickness. Dead dry, well seasoned pine. Let's try this one. It's quite stable. I don't get this this kind of movement here. It's already through. Quite aggressive. There. It makes fairly straight, good hole. I can scrape the inside out to get it a bit clean. And I wasn't designing it to be like this, but let me get this. Here is my 550 code, Paracode. It's just a good size for it. So that's a nice thing, since I always carry Paracode. So if I'm gonna make quickly like a lanyard hole on something, then this just is the good size. I'm gonna say it again, I wasn't designing, I wasn't planning to be like this, but it turned out like that. Oh, it had the yeah, it has some resin build up in there. Let me quickly clean up those. To clean the resin out of the blade, the alcohol works. I'm using the alcohol that I use for my spirit stove, like Trangia, since that's kinda, I have it handy next to me. So there. Then of course this can be used for striking the fire steel. Okay. There. Of course it gives a pretty good spark, and this is a very strong edge bevel. Like a bevel is very big. I don't know how it is, but well, you know, everybody wants to at least once have used the Victorinox reamer, so you have the idea. Then the knife part. The paper cutting test. I don't know if this the camera angle is a bit funny, so like that. It's been convexed, so it's really easy to make this curve cut and everything. And of course I can do that paper featherings. Tip is also really nicely sharpened. I think I can even oh no, that made a hole. Let's try again. Slice off the paper. I don't know if it's called showing in the camera that this distance. It's a bit difficult to do it. Yeah, I'm sure it can do it, just I'm not doing it right. Anyway, sorry about that, but anyway, it's surely cuts sweet through the paper. There. And here is my cutting test stick. Let's see. The end grain cutting. Really shiny slicing, and of course there is no damage on the blade. It's a convex, so let's take another side. Bites in pretty good, and really this is stable. Of course it's a bit tight on the opening, but well, it's okay. Cuts in pretty good. Of course the feather stick making. It works, it makes really nice fine shavings. Let me try this way as well. Oh, by the way, when I'm watching the YouTube videos, people say never use the knife towards you, but in Japan somehow I've been told since the kids, never use the blade towards somebody else but yourself. I don't know which one is correct, because when you are using it the blade towards yourself, you're never really gonna have, like this motion or like this motion, so you really can't hurt yourself if you're doing it this way. But if you are with lots of full power and this pushing motion, sometimes slips, sometimes cuts through easy, that it might just cut the person next to you. So I don't know, do not use the blade towards somebody else. Makes more sense to me. But anyway, so it does the fine shaving feather stick. There. So this became pretty sweet. and originally this was just crappy €1 folding knife that was available on the dark corner of the shelf of local hardware store, and now it looks like something more. I wouldn't say it's a custom made folder knife, but certainly is not the €1 looking. Or maybe it is, I don't know. Anyway, it does way much better than what I paid for, and now it got the genuine oak wood hand, scale, sharpened, properly polished, even got reamer, and what kind of cheap folding camp knife comes with the Victorinox Soldier copy reamer. I never seen one, so that's gonna be sweet thing to use. And my main bushcraft knife, same oak, actually really is from the same oak tree, so sort of nice combination I got in here. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. And I haven't decided how am I gonna edit all these videos, the making process. Some parts I forgot to take video, and it's only with pictures, especially the last few steps like putting scales, cutting, shaping and stuff like that. But I think I'm gonna put all of them in one video. And if that's the case, thank you for watching the long video, and hope there was something that was interesting for you, that inspiring you. And if you do something like this kind of project, please let me know by video response, or if you have blog and updating it in there, put the comment with your blog URL so I can come and check it out. I'm very interested in seeing other people's work if somebody is doing. So that's that. Well, see you again on my next project or my camping trip product review. I have no idea what's coming next, but until then, bye bye.